I went from losing my teeth to having dangers and finally having permanent teeth. Hi, my name is Kero and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber, hi my love. So I'm going to do a story time on my dental journey. I have my notebook here with me so that I refer, so that I don't leave anything out. So let's get into it. So when I was 25, I lost my teeth. I'm sure you are wondering how, because it's not common for a young person to lose their teeth. It's usually common in older people because of old age, they eventually lose their teeth. So I had a gum disease. So I couldn't attend to the gum disease sooner. So it became bad until it caused my teeth to fall off. My finances were not in place for me to get attended as soon as possible. So I decided to share my story to help someone out there, especially in our African culture. Because in our African culture, dental treatment is not considered as something too important. Many people are living with missing teeth. And as someone who has been through that situation, I know how it made me feel. It made me lose confidence. I shied away from making conversations with people, and I could not smile. Imagine not being able to smile. While smiling is a powerful, free, and natural tool that improves our physical health, our mental health. It reduces stress, it lowers blood pressure, and makes you more attractive, confident, and even trustworthy. So imagine losing that ability. I was not okay at all. So my original teeth were those rabbit teeth, those cute rabbit teeth that are huge. The early signs of my tooth loss were my teeth pushing. I couldn't properly close my mouth because now they were becoming bigger and I couldn't close my mouth. And I also developed a gum disease. My gums were bleeding, pus was building up in my gums, and my teeth eventually started shaking. So initially I thought I would need braces. So I started looking for quotations from online different dental surgeries. But the prices that I was getting, they were so steep. And I became hopeless of ever having a beautiful smile again, because the cheapest that I was told was 800 USD. So I was really saddened. Yeah. So I later had a toothache. Then I had to go and get an extraction. So when I went for an extraction, I then asked the doctor what can be done with my teeth. Then he said, braces will not work because the problem is in the gums. So braces were not going to work. Then he told me that I should save up money to get dentures, and also encouraged me to do teeth cleaning regularly, like do teeth cleaning like after every 6 months. So when I was saving up for dentures, I would regularly go to the dentist after every 6 months. So getting dentures in Zimbabwe is quite pricey, especially for an ordinary citizen. So I started saving up and doing quotations with different dental surgeries as well around Bulawayo. and most of them, I must say, were quite pricey. So I then lost my other tooth. Now it was an emergency. I needed dentures as soon as possible. So I physically visited the surgery, and I think I had 150 with me, hoping everything would be done with that 150. But to my surprise, when I got there, they told me that I needed to do consultation, which was going to cost me $40. I needed to do tooth cleaning, which was going to cost me $40. I needed money for extraction, which was going to cost me $30. And then I needed medication as well. And then for dentures, $200. The whole amount was now $310. Imagine that kind of money, like day and day. I didn't have it. So what I then did, I went to another dentist. My other friend had referred me to this other dentist. So when I got there, their service was very fast, very efficient, and they were so friendly and so affordable. The whole procedure ended up costing me $200, which was cleaning, consultation, tooth extraction, medication that I needed because I needed antibiotics and painkillers, and I was also given an injection for my gums, and also for the dentures to be made. Yeah, it summed up to $200. So the whole thing was like done in a space of a week. I had my teeth, maybe less than, let's just say 4 days. Yeah, everything was okay. I had my smile back. So I was then told that the dentures were going to last me for 10 years. So while I was saving up to get permanent teeth, I was going to be putting my dentures on until I had enough money for permanent teeth. And then they said permanent teeth were going to cost me $400. So I started saving up as soon as I left the surgery. Okay. So what they told me after getting dentures was I was not supposed to remove them for 3 days so that my mouth could get used to the foreign thing in my body. Yes. And then I was told that my speech was going to change. And after removing the dentures on day 3, there was some kind of sensitivity, but it later disappeared. And then they also instructed me to put them on only when leaving the house and not to sleep with them. So in case of visiting, that's the only time that I could wear them for a duration of at least 3 days. And then I was also told to keep them in clean water, clean soapy water. I was supposed to add washing liquid in my water, then put my dentures in. And then I was also told not to brush the dentures because they were made to match my original teeth color. So with brushing them, they would end up looking different from the original teeth. So I was instructed on hygiene because hygiene is very important when you have dentures. And yeah, that's my story on how I got dentures, and later on how I lost my teeth to having dentures, and later on having permanent teeth. So I shared this story with you guys to help someone out there who lost their teeth and they are hopeless because of finances. I just wanted to encourage you to ensure that it's possible to get your smile back, because I know how not having my teeth made me feel, and I didn't want anyone going through the same, someone like me. Yeah, so if you would like the contacts of the surgery that I used, just comment down below, then I'll give you their contacts so that you can go and also get your smile back. Thank you for watching till the end. Please consider subscribing. See you on the next video. Bye for now.